What's going on?
Gee,
you know what? If you ladies are gonna keep on talking, when Papa Swolio starts his video, I'm gonna be upset.
He's heating up.
You haven't even begun to see Papa heat up yet. You know what I'm saying? Don't interrupt the gains.
How dare you?
Don't interrupt Papa. Well, welcome back to Extra Thirsty. I missed you, fam. I missed you. Well, if you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. I know you want to. I mean, you like these videos, right? I'm going to pour some more coffee because this is going to be a hot mess. You know it's coming. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And remember, if you want to join myself and the Swole fam every single day for live streams that cover amazing posts and also some Duke posts, you're going to love the Daily Swole podcast. So make sure you check out right here on YouTube at the Daily Swole. Links in the description. Make sure you follow over there. And also, you could bang your ear holes with me every day over on the Daily Swole podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify. Go and subscribe now. I'm waiting. Okay. Stroke my beard in the meantime. All right, we're ready. We're back because you just went and subscribed, right? You did? You better. Go subscribe on Apple Podcasts. And remember, we got some awesome specials going on right now. So Black Swole Week early access, 2 days remaining. You got a couple deals that will be gone at, I think, midnight on Wednesday. Don't miss out on that. This is a big week. And now with all the gyms shutting down, quarantines, all the stuff, you know what's going on. Don't be without your fitness. Join the Swole fam today. We just had amazing releases today. We had our accountability meeting. So you get access to everything inside the Swole fam with unlimited memberships. But now's the time to join. Now's the time to get started. Don't be without your fitness. Don't be without your gains. Don't be like all this Fatphobic, like, oh my God, everyone's against me. I'm such a victim. Take control of your health. Do it now. Do it now. Come on. Taking care of your metabolic health is of utmost importance, is number one if you want to be healthy this season and period. End of story. Let's check out this video right now. Oh my God, my heart is beating because I have so much caffeine and I know you're like, come on, play the video already, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to, man. I don't want to do it.
Come on, man.
It's gonna hurt my brain hole. All right. Oh, God, play. Fuck.
Oh my God, do I have a story for you guys. I hate it when people piss me off first thing in the morning.
Do you now? Well, we got something in common.
So, here we go. I'm in the process of getting a new job where I need a DOT physical. Because I'm fat, I hate going to the doctor.
Well, okay, I'm going to pause it right there. Because you're fat, you hate going to the doctor. Like, seriously, before we get into this, you know what she's probably going to complain about. What does that have to do with anything? Because you're fat, you hate going to the doctor? Some people just don't like going to the doctor. What does that have to do with anything? Because you're fat, you should love going to the doctor so they can make sure that you're healthy, that you're not going to drop dead. Okay, here we go. Those two have nothing in common. What does that have to do with it? Maybe you hate going to the doctor because you know you're fat and then you shouldn't, it's going to be they're going to talk about something that you can change and you don't want to change.
But I'll go because it's for the job.
Because it's for my job. How about your health? How about doing blood work and making sure that you're a healthy person? Look at the face. I'll go to the doctor for my job. What is with these people?
I believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
For real. But I'll go to the doctor for my job. How about for your health to make sure that you are not going to die?
As per usual, I go, they do all the normal checks and everything is completely normal. Healthy as a horse all the time.
Healthy as a horse? You don't say. I'll leave that one there.
This bitch, Twiggy bitch, says to me at the end,
Twiggy bitch. Twiggy bitch. You know what's funny? You mean the doctor? AKA a Twiggy bitch? You know what's funny? There's like the fat acceptance community. Some of the nastiest people. Super rude. This Twiggy bitch. So she's jealous and hateful towards someone that is not obese. That's a doctor. This Twiggy bitch. You mean the doctor? You mean the medical professional that went to school like 8, 9, 10 years and it has dealt with all these issues over and over again to be an expert in making sure that your blood work and X, Y. I'm not saying all doctors are perfect, but Twiggy bitch, really? Very respectful.
It all. She says,
I'll replay that.
to me at the end of it all, she says, bitch. Twiggy, bitch. Says to me at the end of it all, she says, well, everything looks great, except I think you need a sleep study. I said, what? It's DOT regulation that anybody with a BMI over 40% must have a sleep study.
So a BMI, it's not 40%. You have a BMI over 40 needs to do a sleep study, probably because you are at high risk or might have sleep apnea. You know what's also really funny? Fatphobic doctors suck. You mean because you have a BMI of a horse, it's the doctor's fault? All right, I'll replay this. This is unreal. This is unreal. It's a good idea because you could be negatively affecting your health. This idea that going and getting one test of one thing, being healthy in the moment, or when you say healthy, that just means you don't have issues in the moment. Maybe the metrics that you're getting tested oftentimes aren't the best ones. That's the truth. Oftentimes the blood work that's being done or the testing that's being done is not ideal for true metabolic health. These are just standardized tests that they do that's covered by insurance or covered by, whoever, for the job, X, Y, and Z, like standardized things. But it's like, it's a snapshot in time. I mean, if you're morbidly obese, it's obviously your lifestyle habits are in question. Un poquito.
Well, everything looks great, except I think you need a sleep study. I said, what? It's DOT regulation that anybody with a BMI over 40% must have a sleep study. I said, no, it's not. Well, that's just flat not true. Well, at your last physical, you said you were having trouble sleeping. Because it was the middle of summer, I had to get up at 2 a.m. every morning and I worked 65 hours a week. Well, you said you were having trouble sleeping. Well,
all right, you ready for this? Jesus Christ, these people.
Your last physical, you said you were having trouble sleeping.
Ready?
Not true. Well, at your last physical, you said you were having trouble sleeping. It's just flat not true. Well, at your last physical, you said you were having trouble sleeping. Well, at your last physical, you said you were having trouble sleeping. Well, at your last physical, you said you were having trouble sleeping.
In your last physical, okay, so here's what happens with a doctor. I'm just going to educate this person because obviously has no idea how the medical system works. So you have records, which is why doctors, medical professionals ask you certain questions, all right? It's like a flow chart. Does this person have this? Well, then check these two things. If this is a yes, then check this, then get this test, then go down this, then refer to this specialist, or is it a no? Okay, we'll ask this question. And then this, these are all different processes to make sure that you're getting the best care and you're getting the actual answer that you need that'll be most efficient. Now, I'm not saying there aren't issues with all of this. There are not issues with insurance companies, that doctors don't have a lot of time. Like, I'm putting all that aside. But when the physician's assistant comes in and then the doctor comes in, they come in with the charts and stuff and they're looking through, or the iPad or whatever they're doing now. They look through and because they see tens and or maybe hundreds of patients a day, a week, thousands, whatever it is, they don't remember what your test was. And maybe they weren't the same doctor that did the same tests. They don't know who you are. Maybe this isn't the same person. You said Twiggy bitch. So she doesn't know you. Okay. She doesn't know you. Obviously this isn't your regular doctor. If this Twiggy bitch came in, she's obviously not a good friend of yours. So new person. Okay. So if I'm a doctor and I'm coming in, I'm talking to someone about their health. I'm looking through their records. I don't know anything about them. In your last physical, you said you had difficulty sleeping. Okay?
Physical, you said you were having trouble sleeping.
So if I see on a chart, it says you have trouble sleeping. And then she's going to answer, well, that's because I did it. That's because I worked at 65 hours a week. And how is this doctor supposed to know? You just answer and be like, oh, that's because of X, Y, and Z. The doctor is trying to help you. You fool. That seems like a very rational thing for a doctor to ask. Well, it says here in your records
You went full retard, man.
that you are having trouble sleeping. Sounds like a logical conclusion. Hey, you have trouble sleeping? You should check out a sleep study just to make sure you don't have sleep apnea, which can lead to major complications and heart issues and cardiovascular problems, death. It's serious. It's very serious.
Because it was the middle of summer, I had to get up at 2 a.m. every morning, and I worked 65 hours a week.
So it was the middle of summer. You're getting up at 2 a.m. So this is based on your work or whatever it was. That's not a healthy lifestyle. That means you're not getting sleep. That means you're damaging your system. I mean, you're not sleeping, you're not recovering. This is going to lead to a lot of issues down the road, even if you have a nice snapshot of health right now in the moment.
I don't do that anymore.
Oh, the doctor doesn't know everything about you? Everything inside and out? Oh my God, you don't do that anymore.
Did you hear? Hey, did you hear? She doesn't do it anymore. So don't even, How could you not know what this person does that you've never met before? How would... These twiggy beaches out here, huh? Just twiggy doctors.
Stop assuming because I'm fat, I'm sick. Jeez.
If you stop assuming because I'm fat, I'm sick. Well, because you're fat, you don't have to assume that. You don't have to assume. You don't have to assume that someone's sick when they're fat, when they're morbidly obese, because that's the answer. You're not. You're not. Okay? You are sick. You will be. You're at high risk of all the issues that people are dealing with today. What you think because right now you're not dying of heart disease, that you're not on your way. A BMI of 40. The doctor doesn't have to assume jack shit with a BMI of 40.
Oh, but BMI is made by cis white gendered males. It's white supremacy in action. Oh my God, fatphobic.
This doctor is not fatphobic. Period. End of story. The doctor is not. There's nothing about this that's fatphobic. There's nothing about this that's fat. Like, what did the doctor say that was fatphobic? That's not fatphobic. That's not fatphobic. She didn't. You hear this video? This chick never said once that the doctor said, well, you're very, very overweight. You're obese. You should go get a sleep study. She said, you should probably get a sleep study. Because you said in your records that you had trouble sleeping. You see how these people, when I say these people, I mean fat acceptance, I mean this whole woke social justice nonsense, the victimhood mentality. You see how she's like implanting all this make-believe fat phobia? It's not make-believe, it's legit. You're obese. Your BMI is ridiculously high. And I can see from this video that lifestyle choices are obviously questionable. So when you have a doctor and they have your records and it says, wow, this person said they had trouble sleeping. You know, a doctor would probably say that for someone who is skinny. If you have trouble sleeping, that's a concern. Why? Okay, let's find out. It's because you said you had trouble sleeping in your last checkup. This is absolutely asinine. I feel so bad. I mean, the medical industry is a mess as it is, but God, you can't do anything. You can't do anything right. That's the problem. You can argue. You can play the victim for anything. So that doctor's trying to help you get healthier. And obviously you don't take great care of yourself. The job choices and everything you're doing, getting up at 2 a.m., that's not good for your health. Having a BMI of over 40, that is terrible for you. So good luck with those high risk factors moving on forward because you're so healthy right now. Everything is so perfect. You're healthy as a horse, as it were. Well, thank you so much for watching, fam. What are your thoughts about this train wreck? Drop a comment down below. Remember, subscribe to the Daily Swole on your favorite podcast app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Also, check out the Daily Swole right here on YouTube. I go live every single day. Join me in the Swole fam over there and also subscribe here. But if you are interested in not having a BMI over 40, if you're interested in improving your sleep quality, in improving your mobility, your strength, your endurance, your just capturing and crushing all 7 pillars: community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and consistency. Join us inside Swolenormous X. Check it out, swolenormousx.com. Links down below. We have our Black Swole Week early access specials going on right now. Let's get some applause. Let's get some gorillas. It is amazing. It's amazing. It's as amazing as this is ridiculous. This is absolutely absurd, but Swolenormous X is equally amazing. Go check it out, swolenormousx.com, and I'll see you real soon back here for more thirst-quenching goodness. Peace.
moving on topic. My melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children popping.